Well, hi, Toots. It's me, Brad, aka your Andromeda Queen 1014. And Sir Quacks, thanks all my early birds, night owls, and everybody in between for setting your clocks for 1014 and coming on down to the warehouse. If you notice something a little new, it's because it is. I mentioned that my grandfather passed away and I got a tattoo in memorial for him because he loved ketchup. So I got a ketchup tattoo. Anyways, but we are not here to talk about tattoos. We are here to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race, Season 13, Episode 14, Top 4. So we will be doing this as fast as possible to keep the video as short as we possibly can. So the next day in the workroom, they're all talking about how they want to spend their money and how they want to all invest it back into their drag, except Miss Candy Muse. She wants to buy a boat just because she just wants to buy a boat. Anyways, so we get a Rue message, get some she-mail, and then we give Miss Rue hello, 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 walking into the workroom. And she announces that this will be the final challenge of the season. And what they have to do is write their own verses in RuPaul's new single, Lucky, available on iTunes. Am I allowed to do that? Then we move on to the Tic Tac interview with Miss RuPaul, joined by Miss Michelle Visage. And Got Mick was up first, and they were just having a hoot and a holler and a good old time up on that stage, weren't they? Like, Michelle Visage was pretty much like the mediator trying to like level out like the questions and all that stuff so they can like wrap it up for time purposes, I guess. We got to learn Got Mick's real name is Cade, and the reason why he chose the name Got Mick for his drag persona is because MIK is the first three letters of his first name, and GOT is the first of his last name. So he switched it around and we got Mick, and I thought that was pretty cool that he embraced himself still and put it into his drag name. That's amazing. And then next up we get Candy Muse. They go over last week's horrible outfit and they get to talk about how she has had the journey that she has had on the show so far. And they were just like hooting and hollering too. So Miss Rose came up and she explained that she really wants Stephanie's Child to have a single on the radio, which is pretty cool. I wouldn't mind. That would be pretty tight. She gets to explain to the judges how and why she is so professional when she shows up on set or to anything that needs to be time purposed. She's always there. She's professional. She works it out. And they ask her why, and that's because he grew up a theater boy like myself. It was a cute little interview, and then we get Miss Simone, and RuPaul's just asking her like if she can break past her inner saboteur, which we all have one. And unfortunately, Simone's is showing a little bit, and that she wants the 13-year-old Tic Tacs. And we get rehearsals with Jamal Sims. Anyways, so they go over their choreography for the group number and their individual performances. There's nothing really to go over. Then we cut into the workroom with them getting ready. And everybody is having that sister moment. Gottmik just doesn't want to leave, which I could probably relate to that. I wouldn't want to leave either. It's like a kid in a candy shop, you know? Like, I don't want to go. Like a little tantrum. Yeah, and they all had a touching moment in the workroom. They all talked about their ups and downs, all their pros and cons. And then we cut to the main stage, and RuPaul comes out. Looking fabulous, by the way. Looking yummy. I love when she shows her legs. I just want her to keep her showing her legs. Oh my gosh. And then she introduces the judges, which are the home judges. Miss Michelle Visage, Carson Kressley, and Matthew Ross. Then we cut to commercial. And then we're back. Oh my goodness. And we get the music video for So Lucky. All the queens perform their verses in the song. Then they get to their group number. I thought this was one of the best music videos that they have done on RuPaul's Drag Race. It was really fun. I really loved like the 60s, 70s vibe to the song. It was really cute. I was not too much a fan of the lingerie. I just think they should have worn something different. But then again, I can understand why they were all wearing that same fashion because it gave them like an even palette. So I really enjoyed all four of the performances. I really liked all of the verses and I didn't have a problem with it. It was really cute what they did with it. It was filmed very nicely and I had fun with it. So I am just going to do my section of smooth and snooze now. During the runway, first down the runway was Got Mick. Second down the runway was Miss Candy Muse. Third down the runway, Miss Rosé. And fourth down the runway was Miss Simone. Now, I am literally going to give them all smooths because I loved all of these outfits. Got Mick's outfit, so creative, so outside of the box, so different. The face paint was everything. Black and white and like her actual face, but the way she painted it, it wasn't like just bam, you know, black, white. It had artistic flow to it. The dress was amazing, had peekaboos. Candy Muse's outfit was pretty nice. I liked it. I didn't care for it too much when she took off the translucent corset, but I thought the colors were fun. I liked the shape, and I really don't like repeat wigs because we all know Gottmik already wore that wig. But I thought it looked good on Candy too, so I wasn't mad at it. Rosé's outfit was just gorgeous. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. And that hair was life. It was so long and so pretty. And then Miss Simone coming out, Miss Sleeves. Sleeve everywhere, like the inflatable man. Ooh. That color was gorgeous. Her face, gorgeous. Her blinged out cornrows, gorgeous. I loved everything about it. They all get smooth. So after judges' critiques, Miss RuPaul announces that she wants all four queens to lip sync for their life. And I was like, oh no, it's gonna be so messy. Ugh. And then, hold up. She announces, no, we're gonna do it one at a time. And I was like, that's never been done. And I think I would prefer that as a performer because when you're lip syncing for your life against someone else, I feel like there's more pressure trying to outshine someone else. And then like there's more chances for you to visibly get in your head. So I think this one was a good choice and I would prefer to do this. Getting right into the performances, I had nothing wrong with any of them. I think all four of them did an amazing job. I liked all four of the performances. None of them were bad. I actually did forget to mention, before the lip sync, the queens all had their pictures taken out and asked, what would you tell your ex-age younger self? And they all had a really good touching moment to tell their younger self if they were able to. I really loved all of them. And I really liked all of their speeches. It was nice, it was charming, and I liked it. So that brings us to back after the lip sync. And then Miss RuPaul says, when I call your name, step forward. And then she calls Gottmik, Rosé, Candy Muse. We're all gagged. And then she calls Simone. I wasn't gagged. I knew it was going to happen. They literally all did a fantastic job. This episode, I give them all kudos. And again, I wasn't really too big of a fan of Candy's in the first half of the season, but she has really grown on me, and I believe she did a really good job tonight, and I'll give her credit for it. And I'm going to give credit to all the queens. They all did fabulous. So that brings us to our top 4 again for the finale. Now, next week is the reunion. The reunion. It's probably going to be virtual. And then I believe we are getting a live finale with how many of the queens? Probably just the top 4. But we'll see. But that is in 2 weeks. So, what did you guys think of this episode? What did you guys think of RuPaul's talks with all the queens? Who are you rooting for to win the crown? What did you think of this final runway? Who was your favorite? Who was your least favorite? What did you think of the girls' verses and RuPaul's new single, Lucky? What did you think of the music video? Let us know in the comments below, and all social media and donations we posted here. And I just want to thank all my gals and pals for joining me, Brad, aka your Andromeda Queen, 1014. To all my early birds, night owls, and everybody in between, thanks for setting your clocks for 1014. Until next video, Tootles.